So Mark, we're in well, midway through March,
Yep.
and we are seeing quite a number of bidding wars coming back all of a sudden.
Well, yeah, we are. It's that low range, right? That's still, I'm surprised. And that list that I sent you over, you're going to be surprised at one that, okay, it was very dated. It was on quants. I'm not going to give the surprise away. You're not going to believe the goddamn price they got for the semi-detached on quants dated. I didn't even show my client. I went, nah, I don't think we'll need to see that. It's not going to, 599. Okay. I thought maybe a 650 at best. Wait till you see the price.
Okay.
So, yeah, we'll talk about a couple that we went on and lost, and then we'll talk about one that when we were successful. And I kind of want to go through a few points after the one we talk about. Shit, I didn't include Bentley on there. Shit.
I can pull up Bentley separate after.
Well, Bentley separate. That's good. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're seeing, and it's continuing. And as the days go on, I'm seeing the prices even getting higher. That
I'm
range,
seeing the new listings coming out higher.
yeah, I think I do too. I see some, and I'm still seeing consistently some lower price ones. It's stupid low price, below market, and getting crazy numbers for them. Like I'm kind of shocked. So, without any further ado, why don't you pull them up and let's go through them with the public and they can see what they think. So if you're a buyer in a low range, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to get ready to compete. And this is not going away. The only way it's going to go away is if we see more supply. And as you know, we're mid-March now, Diane, and we have an early start. I think there's an early start to the spring market coming.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I've seen quite a few listings coming up too. So,
Too.
okay, so 27 Lout was listed at 499, sold for 587. It was only 2+1 bedroom, which is shocking.
Yep. Yep.
But that's still like how was it inside?
I didn't show it. So can you make the pictures bigger at all or no?
I think so.
Yeah, there you go. Just gives them a bit bigger, a bit better. No garage, so keep that in mind, right? Not a bad layout,
No.
Good size. I think the presentation's decent.
Yeah,
Good.
it's cute in there.
Yeah, I think so too.
Well, here we go with the Toronto board and the stupid pictures, Mark.
I know. Well, we don't need to go all through 26 anyway, but I'm curious, let's go through the offer date and how many days were they holding
Well,
off?
it was only on the market 6 days, so they were withholding. Oh, see, when you send it to me, you don't see the realtor remarks,
Yeah,
eh?
6 days. So it's pretty common. We're seeing 5 days.
Yeah,
So we're seeing this thing come up, we're gonna hold off. They'll say market on a Wednesday, review offers on a Monday. It's pretty typical.
right. So Brucker was 550, sold for 616,
3 bedroom.
3 bath, 3 bed.
Let's go through.
And well, and it says the shingles like 2017, windows 2016, furnace 2023. So like all the big things
Right.
are
And
done.
that makes it valuable to a buyer, right? Because those are the big ticket items. They're gonna cost them some money down the road, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see inside if it was updated at all. I think I looked at this one. It was cute.
It was clean, it was vacant.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of dated with those 1990s ceiling fans.
Yeah, but it's laminate throughout at least.
Yeah, basin's finished, drop ceiling.
Yeah.
I just don't love, I don't know.
I know. You
I don't
don't,
love
you're
Rucker.
not a big fan of the area.
Not a big fan of the area. Backs on Nessa Road. Noise. I don't know. Few
Golf
rentals.
Golfdale 550 sold for 600, fully detached with a garage.
I
Not
sold
the
that
best area.
10 years ago. Yeah, it's not the best area. Yeah. No. But again, holding off offers 5 days, typical.
Yeah.
Make the picture bigger. It's just so hard.
You know what? It was okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Detached.
I mean, that's not the original kitchen.
No, it's not.
And it's got laminate throughout.
Yep. Yep.
Right? It's got some updates done.
And okay, I'm gonna make a little side note on here too, from what we're seeing too. and with the amount of offers coming in too, and me selling one of my townhomes in March of last year, is that if your agent needs to be, if you're putting in an offer on one of these low ranges, I'm going to tell you right now, your agent needs to go through comparables and communicate what's going on and where they see the price. Because too many times they're not doing any homework on it and they're just putting an offer full list, or they're going, meanwhile, we're seeing sales in that same street selling for high sixes, low sevens, and then they're going in at a full list. That is going to cut it.
Yeah,
So
like, well, this one's surprising. It was listed at 550, sold for 560.
2 bedroom though, I think.
Well, yeah, but so was that other one without a flipping garage.
Yeah. That's a terrible layout though. I hate that layout.
I
There's
know.
like, it's closed off.
There's nowhere to put a table, really.
No, no,
It's so small. Like this table is pushed against the wall. You
yeah,
can't bring it out. If somebody is there eating, you can't walk around it, and you can't go to the kitchen, or
no,
the basement door is right
no.
there.
Yeah, I know. I
Tight.
got the layout.
Yeah.
But that is a 2 bedroom. Yeah, 3 days in the market.
So
And we're
quants, I see what one.
okay. Let's pull that up. I want to get my glasses on for that because I really want to talk.
So it was on the market 9 days. It had a bidding war, 599, sold for 740.
Way too much, Diane. Wait, semi-detached or not. Look at this. Carpet, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, carpet.
Look at the kitchen. Look at the coil stove.
Yeah. Well, this is the old kitchen cupboard. Somebody painted them or something. They've got those little lips on the bottom that you pull on.
Yeah.
That's like original.
It's original. I didn't even show my client because you know what? There's too much money to spend on that house to get it updated. And they got 740? Come on.
I mean, it looks big though.
Well,
It's big.
well, I want to see the square footage. I don't think it's any more than 12, low 12s in the main level. I don't think there's a finished
Because it's
basement.
got a separate dining room and a living room and an eating kitchen.
Okay, so no basement. Let's go through the measurements a bit.
1,500 to 2,000.
Yeah, bigger than I thought.
Yeah, I told you, or 1,643 above grade.
Yeah. At 740?
I
That's
don't think it's horrible.
oh God. I don't know what you're on.
Well, if I'm seeing one selling close to 7 that are 12, 1,300, and this is almost 1,700,
Look at the work.
and it's semi,
Way too.
and it's got a garage, but it's pretty big.
It's got a great floor plan, but I think someone overpaid for that property. Huge.
Well, look at this one on Winchester, mid-unit, sold for 676, 3-bed, 3-bath. This one's 1,500 square feet. I've shown on these on Winchester. The problem is all these stairs.
I know it's a bit of a deterrent, but you know what? It is, and it's not because the demographic that's going in there. So let's stop the pictures. Whoa, slow down for a sec. So the demographics going in there is pretty young. So grandma and grandpa aren't buying this.
Yeah,
So
well, look out your back door. Look at all
I
you
know,
see.
but if I compare this to the quants, there's no comparison. Look at the floor plan. So
Well,
what
this is dated too, though.
dated, but look at the hardwood. Look at the floor plan, like the pot lights, like the layout.
Yeah,
Like,
the layout's good in them.
and that got 676 and Quant's got 740.
Well, it's also a semi, and this is a
I
mid-unit.
know, but Quant's is an old street. I don't know.
Like a mid-unit is shitty.
I'd take this for 70 grand less any day of the week.
So Bowman Avenue, Barrie, Codrington area, 599, so for 724.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is an older home, right?
Oh, I don't even know if there's a garage. Yeah, there's a garage detached.
This is probably a total gut.
Total gut. And someone spent, and someone, that's a big price tag for the condition of this home.
Well, but that can be a $1 million area over there on Codrington. Those old East End homes, some of them they're getting a lot of money.
They are. I love the areas over there.
Yeah. Big lots.
Big lots.
So this is somebody's, gut job thing here.
What's the lot sizes on that?
66 by 132.
Say Vancouver Street. Yeah,
Yeah, it's an expensive area. Oh, so that townhouse you showed,
yeah.
it wasn't withholding offers, sold in 8 days. It was listed for 619, so for 630.
Yeah, but the layout's terrible. Pull it up.
Yeah, you said it was really, really cut
Love
up.
the area. Let's talk about the area first, because I think it's one of the best areas in the community, let alone.
It
I don't,
is.
go back to the driveway for a sec. The driveway was really tight to get into. Like I couldn't get my truck, if my truck was overlapping the sidewalk, so Ticket Central. And
Oh,
this,
really, eh?
so it'd be, that's a, and getting out of Hearst is tough, backing it out. We ended up parking over there, so driveway was brutal. Okay, you can keep going. Um, Best part was kitchen. Kitchen was big. I liked the kitchen was the best part. Like superb.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah. Well, that's only 2 rooms. So look how much usable space. I'll go back to, yeah, there's better. That's not really usable. Like it is for a chair, but it's
But you
really
can't see the TV.
can't see the TV. You're really tight in here.
Yeah, that's tight.
It's tight. And this makes it look big. Hey, Gracie.
Yeah, Gracie's being bitchy.
What was it?
Laundry room's nice.
No, there was some the bedrooms, the master was okay. The 2 other bedrooms are pretty small. There was a finished basement, but again, not look at this space way over. Like there's a bit of a half wall here. Like open it up.
What
Jeez,
was up here? What is this?
just a
Oh,
window,
that's a window.
right? But behind that, I think there was storage in that door. Like, and there's they're using it as a bedroom. It's private enough to do that, but you know, just the layout over on Bruce. Some of them are tricky, and some of them are shit.
Yeah, the yard looked okay.
Yeah, I mean everything checks some boxes off except for size, and parking would be an issue. Sit down, Ted.
But it was all side yard, nothing in the back, eh?
Not really, not really, not a lot. But if anyone's looking for that area in Inishore, that's the area to be. That's the area to be in.
Well, that's not a terrible price really for that area, but
Not at all. And I think if that was a better layout, they would have got a hell of a lot more.
so this was on the market 7 days, 624, so for 628. Michael
Yeah.
Crescent. Michael's nice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Arda
So
area.
that's not Arda.
Michael?
Mm-mm. North End. Don't love
It's one of those really small ones though.
that's the thing. Small layout.
Yeah, really small.
I hate it.
Yeah, I don't, that's my most, oh yeah, Livingstone, East and Michael.
Yep.
This dog is gonna drive me to drink. Trevino's nice. So for 640, listed at 629 on the market 7 days.
Yeah. So so this is the North End. So we can see the difference in price points.
Yeah.
A little bit cheaper.
Well,
Not
Trevino's got a nice layout.
decent layout. Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I've been in a couple in Trevino and they're nice.
Yeah, not a bad layout at all.
Yeah. You can fit a proper table. The kitchen's a decent
Right.
size.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
And it's a court. It's quiet.
Yep. Yeah, appliance to Jane, but who cares? That's an easy fix. Not a bad price point. And decent presentation. Ted, sit down, please.
So these are only in the last 10 days.
Yeah, let's I went out from I only took so March 1st till today. These are all the listings that have sold over list price.
And how many?
Probably about 15.
Okay. So there were
All low price points. Mostly 90% of them are all low price points. Under
649 to 680.
So
You showed this one, didn't you?
showed it. I liked the main floor. That was about it. That's it. I didn't
I
like
like the outside.
outside was okay too.
Yeah,
And
that's a big couch. It looks like a big couch.
it was massive. The main floor was good. The bedrooms upstairs, yeah. Kitchen usable. I mean, do some things. I don't love the wall there, but they had 6 offers on that property, and they weren't even withholding. They were not with.
They weren't, eh?
Nope, nope. And then when I showed it and booked it for a few days, then they communicate, we're going to review on this day. I think maybe 2 days later, because they got so much activity on it. Not a great rec room, right? So,
Yeah.
I
like the backyard.
Yeah, you got
If
some.
you don't have a house looking down on you.
No. I didn't think it would get 680. That was me.
This one is the one, hold on, I'm gonna do something with this animal, because he's gonna drive me crazy.
All right, I'll chat away. So we'll wait till Diane gets back and we'll go through Snellgrove, but I can't stress enough, if you're in competition today or going to compete on a property, get the details. Ask the agents what's going on. Let them be transparent. Show you the listings that have sold in the neighborhood. And right now, it's kind of hard to, at times, find comparables because we're just in getting started in the spring market. No sense in showing comparables back 5 months ago. Market was different 5 months ago. So we're in a different market with lower supply. So, at least get them to show you, under a certain range, what's selling and what's getting over list price, et cetera. You need to go in there ready to go. And if your agent isn't, doing their homework, I don't care. Get rid of them because they're not helping you at all. Okay.
Okay, this one was on the market 5 days. It was listed at 649. I don't think it was withholding offers. 649.9. It sold for 650. It was over 1,300 square feet, and it's an end unit, and it's on Snellgrove. It's under 15 years old.
Okay.
I like this one. Because it's 9-foot ceilings.
Yeah. Tight. Look at that. Jesus Christ.
It's not as tight as it looks. I've been in these. See, these are the extended cupboards.
Yeah, I like the kitchen. It looks like it's been okay. It's from the space. Well, it's not that bad. It's tight.
It's not as tight as it looks like in this picture because I've been in here. And then it has an eat-in area at the end.
Yeah. That's a living room? That's
living
small.
room.
That's small. Holy shit.
Well, and it's not small, really.
It is. It is small.
Mark, that's a 3-seater couch and 2 big wall units here.
I find it small.
Like in my house, I have a love seat, and which is what they have. This is what I have: a love seat and a couch.
You have more room.
I do have more room, but
Right.
they this picture isn't showing the whole thing either, because there is stuff at the other end. This is a doorway in the kitchen, and so is this.
Well, maybe we'll see later on. Whatever it is, they should have showed it better because that's the main sitting area and it doesn't look too good.
So this that main sitting area opens up to this.
But that's not usable space.
No, but it's more open. It's not as closed as it looks. Do you know what I'm saying? This is the main, and it's got an ensuite, 3 bedrooms. That's the main bath. Laundry upstairs, I think. Unfinished basement.
Like, it's not bad. We're gonna see, you know what I mean? If that was in the south end, that'd be high sixes, 690, 680.
Because like the 9-foot ceilings, when you go in there, it makes it feel bigger, eh?
Oh, it does. It does. It's a bonus for sure.
And it's all hardwood floor.
Yeah, it's decent.
Evergreen Trail. Sold 698.
Okay.
Sold for 750.
All right, stop. Go back up for 1 second. We'll talk about something. Okay, so this is what drives me fucking berserk. Okay, let's go back. Go back. This I want to see.
Well, they're all like that. They're taking the pictures with the iPhone.
Does it show the agents on there?
I'm gonna look. Hold on, I want to see if they get any better.
Diane will keep going through, and I'm going to talk. If you're a seller and you're putting this online to the world to see your home and showcased, that is taken from a phone. Look at the it's terrible.
It doesn't take up the whole thing, and you're not getting like even the whole kitchen. The kitchen is taken in pieces. Now this is a brand new build by the look of it.
It is, but I wouldn't show it to my client because I can't make heads or tails of what's going on.
No, I can't even see the whole kitchen. I don't know either.
Question why people are settling for this type of service. That I'm sorry, but it blows me away. Imagine if you did something.
It's Home Life Future Realty.
Yeah.
And a 905 number.
So it's Toronto agent coming up and just taking his iPhone, not getting a camera or hiring someone up here to do this right. Go back to that listing for 1 more second. Okay, so this is a brand new townhome. It's big. Look at that, 15 to 2,000.
Yeah.
With you flipping through those pictures, I think it's 1,000. not showcasing anything else. That he did nothing for that seller except cost the money.
Yeah, I know. That was, yeah.
Really, that's
Whereabouts is it?
this is over off Mapleview.
Yeah, it says close to the GO station.
Yep.
So
Yep.
36 ginger, you've done some sales on ginger. 6.99 only sold for 7.15. These are small though. Well, this is saying 1,500 to 2,000.
It is done. They're small.
I can't see this is 1,500.
Decent layout.
This is not 1,500. This is the exact same as the one I sold in Innisfil, and it was 12.
Yeah.
It's exact layout. Exact.
Yeah. But 715, like it shows okay, minus the color tones, and that's a detached. And Quant's got 740.
Yeah. Heritage 6.99 only sold for 700. It's in the south end. Semi.
I just saw one in November for 699, but it was done up.
Oh, this is nice though. Look at this.
I like the floor plan on the Heritage. It's got a great floor plan.
I like this one better than yours.
I don't.
I do. Yours took up too much. That island took up too much of the room.
But they got rid of this island's pretty bigger when you look at
This
it.
living area is bigger than.
It just looks like it is. Same house. Like the layout's great.
Yeah, but no, yours wasn't, because over here is where your living room was. Your Eden area was here.
Yeah, it was flipped. Yeah. Like it shows well.
This one shows well. Bedrooms are small.
So yeah, the two other bedrooms weren't the biggest, but there you go.
Fully finished basement.
699 and Quant's got 740.
Yeah, it's over 7.
So for 7. And you know what? Who was listing Sutton Group Center? I don't know who the listing was. And new roof, new AC, etc. on it.
719 so for 790. Holly area, fully detached.
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for that.
Oh, this is nice.
The barn door.
They got the barn doors. They did the accent walls. Got the fireplace, electric fireplace. Big bedroom.
Shows well. Yeah,
Ensuite. Yeah, they made it pretty.
made it pretty. What's finished downstairs? Just a bedroom, I think, eh? And a bathroom.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money, but it shows well. Great presentation.
Yeah, the outside's nice too.
Yep.
So where are we at?
Well, I don't think we need to keep going much more, but what I'd like you to do.
So,
is-
okay, Logan, 724 only sold for 725. Like a lot of these aren't going way over, people. 775 sold for 885
That's a big price tag, Dan.
on Walnut. Well, 885 is, but this is a nice area.
Hmm.
Big
nice
yard.
Lot. Yeah, they all got nice lots over there.
Ugh. This is way high.
So I think too. So expensive.
Well, because this is a side split. They're not that big, Mark.
I know.
They're 1,400 square feet on the 2 floors.
Yeah.
And then they only have a part basement. That's it.
I know.
They don't have full basements, right? That's
No.
a big price tag for that.
This is a big price tag for that.
798 sold for 803 on Weymouth. 799 sold for 810 on Belcourt. That's in the Grove area. See what I mean though? Like a lot of them aren't going way over.
Well, last couple that we have, no. Again, the biggest thing that I could take away from this is wow, Quants was a little bit way too much. Way too much money. We're going to log in here and talk about Bentley because the reason I want to talk about that property is that there was 16 offers on that property and we were the successful bidder on it. We'll go through it. There's a few things that I didn't love about it. I love the floor plan. I didn't love the backyard backing onto veterans, but it wasn't important to my clients. So it wasn't bad, but here's what I was puzzled at. When we look at the listing date, when Dan pulls it up, they listed that, oh geez, I think about the first week of March, and they held off on offers for 12 days, which I went, holy cow, that's a long time. To me, they got lucky. I thought, well, you know what? Probably see 5 or 6 offers. Offers are going to review the Monday,
What
which
was the number?
103 Bentley. Anyway, long story short, to my surprise, they got 16 offers on it. But I want to go through the floor plan a bit. There it is. It may not be updated the price, but I can talk about it. There it is. Yeah, 684. So I like the floor plan on it. Decent driveway, 2 cars, and get one more up there. Like the area.
Yeah, the area is good.
Nice living room. That's a good use. You didn't even need that in there. Because
No, I
there's
know. It has an eating kitchen. And
does.
most people I know that have that I bought on Bentley.
Yeah.
And most people I know don't put the dining room in there. They just
No.
have the eating kitchen.
Kitchen's okay. I mean, it needs a bit of updating kitchen, but whatever.
Yeah,
I
because
like
you can have a table in the kitchen. You don't need it in the dining room.
right. So, they've done some stuff. I think the roof was done, in 2022, AC 2021, new hot water tank. So everything went well. So after we did the inspection, here's what I think buyers right now should really pay attention to. Okay. Because 16 offers, we paid a premium. Okay. We went in at 690. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This inspection, my client goes, well, I like it, but I'm a little concerned with the furnace. It's 19 years old, it's original furnace. It was working, it seemed to be okay, but all these go back go back one more. So when we viewed it, it was raining that day. So all these deck boards over here, a lot of them are rotten.
Over here?
You got to rip it out. It's done. I like it there, but it's done at the end of the day. So there's a couple bucks to do that. Potential furnace down the way. So some people probably wouldn't have done what I did, and I'm going to talk about it. So we went in and we said, let's do an amendment up for 684. Let's not negotiate a price until we're ready to firm the deal up, which is important. I think it has more substance to it and more meaning to it, instead of picking up the phone and calling the agent 2 days before you're firming up on the deal and trying to negotiate something. So if you're in this position, get your agent to do up the amendment, right? We're willing to waive the home inspection, but we need a lower price for our concerns. And out of 16 offers, let's face it, if you were that seller, Dan, would you want to go through if that piece of paper was in front of you, you'd say, let's work with these guys, because I don't want to go through this process of relisting it, or maybe taking another offer and going through the same bullshit, right? This inspection is going to reveal the same kind of things. Long story short, they took the 684. So, where I'm going, if you're the number one buyer and it's a premium, guess what? If stuff isn't if that property isn't top shape versus an inspection, I'm gonna tell you, start negotiating.
I mean, I can't tell you how many times, even in my personal houses, that I've given money off.
Right. So
Because I'm not starting all over again, and for a couple $1,000s, I'm not losing the deal.
that's it. And that's what I told my clients too. Let's do that, see where it goes. I think and then I was getting a little worried because holy cow, I said that over like 9 o'clock in the morning and nothing going, maybe they're shopping. Maybe that agent is calling up the other 15 offers, or, people that say, keep me updated if it doesn't go through. And we don't know. It's possible.
Yeah.
So, what we got to do for plan B, I said, we got to do a waiver up. So worst case scenario, if we don't hear from this agent and sellers by 5:45, we're just going to go firm it up.
Yeah.
Just to be safe, right? Because it was the layout that worked for him, location worked for him. So we weren't on our behalf, we weren't going to lose a deal either for 6,000, right? But we didn't know. So, I think where I'm going with this is, if it needs something, don't be afraid to do it. You have a backup they say no.
Well, I've had just so people know, I had one deal years ago where one of the windows was broken and we didn't know it, like actually broken,
Yep.
cracked. And like it needed a new window. The casing was screwed, like it was screwed.
Yeah.
So we put in an amendment to firm the deal and $500 cash back for my client to fix the window, because like they were really tight on money.
Yep.
And it gets to be 9 or 10 o'clock at night, and the irrevocable was like midnight, and they won't sign it. The other people won't sign it
For $500?
for $500. So I call the agent at like 10 o'clock and I'm like, what's going on? Like, are you guys for $500? You're not going to accept this?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? She goes, well, to tell you the truth, these clients are my friends. They're pissed off because
wow.
they think they could have got a lot more money than they did. And they're waiting for the deal to die so they can put it back on the market.
Hey, let me ask you. So do you think they could have got more money for it?
Yeah, she didn't do a bidding or anything. We were like the first people in, put in an offer, and they accepted it.
But that's their fault. That's so, okay, so I'm one of those buyers. I'm taking the real estate hat off. So do you think that that seller was represented to the best of the ability from the agent?
Well, no, and I think what happened is they got pissed. They realized that after, they signed it, and now they were mad, so they wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
So I firmed the deal.
100%. You have to.
So
Yeah.
like it was 10:30 or 11 o'clock at night, and this is in the old days before Authenticign.
Yeah.
My client's in their pajamas. I'm running over there to firm the deal.
Yep.
And just do a notice of fulfillment, get them to sign it and send it in.
Yep.
Because you can still firm the deal even though you put an amendment. If
I
they
agree.
don't agree with the amendment, you still have time to firm it.
100% you do. No problem. You don't take it, no problem. I'm sending it away.
Oh, the agent, I tell you, she was furious at me. She said, well, like, you just pissed my clients off even more.
Who cares? That's the agent should take responsibility because she didn't do her due diligence and do the best thing for her sellers. That's telling me that she's done nothing. She didn't know the market, she didn't know the pricing, and they're friends of mine. So this agent probably is not in the business full time. She probably has a job, 9 to 5 job, and does 1 or 2 deals a year. And you're going to put your faith into someone that does this part time that doesn't know what's going on? I'm sorry. That's just ludicrous.
I know. Well, and at the end of the day, I kept telling my clients, listen, it doesn't really matter because we confirm it regardless of whether they agree or not.
That's right.
So we're going to wait it out.
Yep. And that happened to me too on a property on Bear Creek. This is probably 12 years ago. Same instance of yours. Agent was great to work with. Hey, Mark, a couple things in the home inspection. We're going to send it over to you. I think, I don't know, say it's $1,000. It wasn't much. So yes, I'd send it over. I'm sure I can get that down to call my client, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not doing that. And then he goes, I'm not taking the deal now. I'm not going to sell it to them. He just went off on me up and down sideways. So I pick up the phone, call the agent, said, listen, that amendment's not going anywhere. He goes, no problem. I'm just going to send over a waiver right now and say it's all done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Send it over to my guy. I'm not doing it. Long story short, calls me back 2 hours ago. Yeah, I have to take it. My lawyer said, well, we knew that. Like,
Yeah.
surprise. You can yap all you want, but too goddamn bad. So
If they firm the freaking deal, it's firm, whether you want to go or not. I mean, those conditions are for the benefit of the buyer, not the seller. The seller can't walk away.
I can't walk away. So
No.
that, and I question, Diane, sometimes that experience does matter in a real estate market, especially in the market that we're in today. Me and you both been around a long time, both done a lot of deals,
Yep.
and we've seen, a few things even today with going, huh? They're not doing the work to see what's going on. They don't have the experience to navigate something like this. Most agents wouldn't know how to navigate this.
Well, you know what? It's also even negotiating. I've been helping agents this week negotiate the deal because they're, you got to be careful sometimes how you deal. You can turn people off and they can walk away in a heartbeat when your client is willing to negotiate. So you have to be careful.
Gotta be
how
careful.
you deal with things.
Yep. You got to know how to stick handle around some issues to get things done in a good way. And, bottom line, we do this for the clients. You know what I mean? We'll find a way to get things done, right? If it doesn't get done, then that means helping out the other agent, then so be it's helping out the other agent, get through their heads.
That's right. And if it means like he had to, the one, I negotiated 2 deals this week, and the one, I mean, he had to, in order to buy our property with his client, had to cut their listing percentage because they didn't have enough money on the table to buy mine, the one he wanted.
Right.
So he said, okay, I'll take off some of my commission so you can buy the house you want.
Yep.
You know, so I mean, there's ways to navigate things
Yeah, there is.
to try to get the deal done and make everybody happy.
That's it. And working together is so important today, right?
Oh, it is. It is. And I find this guy was a Barrie agent. My other girl is an Aurelia agent, and we've been working together great. We're all helping each other. That's the goal. The goal is my clients want to sell, your clients want to buy. So let's try to make it easy on everybody, and everybody gets what they want and they're happy. But you got to work together. If you're going to go in there with being a big bully, a lot of times it's not going to work.
It's not going to work. And you know what? Me and you both have seen some big ass bullies in our days, and we just go, Jesus Christ, I got an offer from so and so. We both go, oh God, you're kidding. Have fun with that.
I've had agents say to me, Diane, the person that you're fighting against is being an asshole, and I don't even want to work with him. I want to work with you. So if you can get me this number, then it's yours, because I don't want to deal with this guy. So like, when you're in a bidding war, especially, it's important that you have agents that want to work with you and trust you.
Absolutely.
Because if they don't trust the other person, or they know they're going to be difficult, they don't even want to work with them. So you got to think about that too when you're picking an agent. You got to be careful.
You do. You got to be really, really careful. Okay, I think we've said enough about that, but
Yep.
Mark, so we threw lots of buyer tips today in this video. So I think we should keep doing that because we're seeing it out there. So let's pass some good information on. Hey, if you like the content, give it a like, give it a share. It's great content, and smash the follow button, please. It helps us get more rankings for our channel. Great.
Perfect. Bye.